So it's down to business here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Adriano, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pelé, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. For Lam. Del Piero. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's bust, and the shot! Superb from Pelé! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Backward it goes. No way through, so... Goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé. And it's Del Piero. And here's Zola. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Pelé. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Messi really was well marked.
And a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Arsenal have their second corner now. Pelé getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Caught offside that time. And that is a little undercooked. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Adriano. Oh, that's a key interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Now it's Pelé.
Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Can he get it through? And it's Ronaldinho. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Knocks it into space. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Threads one in. It's a throw-in. That has been cut short. Some good work on the right flank here. Del Piero. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Pele. And the Sar clears. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Quick reminder today to please
Besiktas come in leading by just the odd goal.
In an inappropriate manner will be
I think
removed.
on the whole the
Thank you very
team
much
linked
for your
up very well
cooperation.
and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Besiktas have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Besiktas can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Cafu. Oh, they can break here. Pele. And the pass is intercepted. Ricci. Gullit cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cafu makes a move down the right. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Pele to Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Ricci. And it's Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele. Cafu. Nesta spots it and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for options for movement. Besiktas are still that goal to the good. Pele. Cafu. Rodri. 60 minutes played. Ricci. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zola. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Lam. Now the cross. And he thumps it clear. Pele tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Stam. Cafu. Messi. Cafu. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Cafu.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 18, Souza.
Nedved.
Number 10,
Besiktas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Let's yield is. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now. Del Piero! And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such... He'll try from distance! And again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved is offering a right smile there.
And that's going right the way across. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through. Plays it across. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not.
Cruyff! Corner then. Afghanistan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, now he can run away. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Baresi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pinches it off him. And he's hit it long. Pullet chasing after it. Oh, well measured. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Afghanistan have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Schneider with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Triol is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. In towards the back. Getting up there! There it is! And there is your opener. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Afghanistan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho. And it's Deco. Gets his head on it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Cruyff. Now he's running away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So time for change,
Deco.
and this one has been
Coming
on the cards for a little
field
while.
is number 23, Jules Koundé.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Afghanistan coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field, number 2, Jimenez.
And we get things going again.
Number 6,
Afghanistan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 52 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a Cruyff! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it. Great chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Afghanistan have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's fabulous. Judge, surely! Afghanistan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Kvaratskhelia! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Ronaldinho. Thuram does well to get it back. He's found a way through. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pele. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Schneider. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
In with the challenge. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard.
6 added minutes.
Can he get
has
onto
been
this?
indicated.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Ah, good steal, he just read it. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ball is over the line. Pelé. Valverde with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Not the most accurate pass. To Schneider. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game
Please
that
turn
flew
your
by.
attention to the screen
The separation
for
now is left to
information
penalties.
provided by the local police.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. It is that dreaded time. Which way will he go? One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Gyökeres, the next man to walk up to the spot. And he makes it one each. A swift riposte. Pelé is second man up.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
So on to the second man.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Ronaldinho is the third man to step forward. That's a brilliant read.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Schneider, the third man up. Oh, it's a really good save. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Kvaratskhelia is the fourth man to step up.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Now there's a penalty.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. No, he clatters the post. And the drama continues. It is the lonely walk. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players will be feeling like the better side lost, and to some extent that's true. I don't think they did an awful lot wrong, and that's probably what the boss is saying to them right now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared.
And the finish! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that.
Robson! Zola getting forward. Rummenigge. Great vision. Rijkaard. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robson. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. No way through. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Girassi. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of
Real chance! In he goes again. Goal! Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have a chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that is expertly dealt with. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Best picks it up out wide. Gremio claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Gremio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cafu. And it's Del Piero. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hoisted in. Pepe clears it away. And it's Lahm. Bullet, who can single-handedly make a difference. Cafu. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one, Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's oh, great leap! Goal! Gremio! And they get themselves in front! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pele going forward. Nice interception, well timed. Besiktas are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Can he get on the end of this? Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cafu, he is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele. And here's Messi. Cafu. This is Messi. Tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. It's out for a goal kick. That has not gone well. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Besiktas really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Zola. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi, Pele. And this is Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gremio keep calm in the face of danger. And he's being shifted off it. And that is well cleared. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Messi. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Del Piero! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pullet picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pele. Azar, looking for the run. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would...
Oh, good effort! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Grêmio go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's put paid to the danger. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's looking wide. Hazard gets into a good position. Best! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Oh, nicely intercepted. Robson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a promising position. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pelé, showing great feet there. Can he finish? It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Besiktas cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Camisa 14. Substituição.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter.
He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's managed to get free, produces a cross, and that's been well dealt with. Fermin. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Stood up well to him there. Chance here to counter. Best in acres of space out wide. Cafu. Here's Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Best. He's picked his way through. Best plays it in. And a chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to...
And that is as far as it goes. Besiktas did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pele. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good defending, very good defending. Besiktas with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. That looks a cracking ball. And he's quick to get rid. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He can run onto that. He's found the way through, and Zola! World class from Zola! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
There's the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Besiktas now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Looking for the run. Cafu. Messi. He is through here. Big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Zanetti. And Donatoni. Scholes. And that could set him on his way. Oh, now he... Oh, just a keeper now. Chance, surely! Pele. Bullet. Pele. Messi. Cafu. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. Cafu. Del Piero! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he...
Tries a shot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Great chance! No, not quite.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined.
Added time.
Now here's header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So let's get the ball rolling. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. It is an explosive start to the second half. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Bayer Leverkusen now just needing 1.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Del Piero, and Del Piero! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Del Piero certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And he's managed to get free, and he's been shifted off it. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is a little undercooked. Del Piero could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found a way through. Lam. And it's Del Piero. Pull it. And the finish! Olise. Can he spark a counter here? And he's worked it through. Donadoni! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cafu. Messi. Now it's Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Olise. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There will be a throw-in. And here's Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
Scholes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
This is their
Number
second
19,
corner of the game.
Gerd Müller. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Olise plays it short.
Substitution.
Cross from Scholes. Cleared away.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nedved. Look at the decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that has not gone well. Pull it. And it's Nedved. And this is Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Scholes.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Baresi is there, and he can get that clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. Lahm. Now, can they get him away? That's a corner kick. Besiktas have their second corner now. Del Piero goes short. Oh, that's neat. And it's Lahm. And here's Yildiz. It's a loose ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Adriano! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So all square with almost no... That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Del Piero taking in the accolades. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Thuram is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Backward it goes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Not much subtlety about that. Oh no, what has happened here? Besiktas controlling the possession in this early phase. And it's Lahm. Kukçu. Chiellini. Kukçu. Owen is wide and looking to get onto this.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He won't be happy with that one. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now he's running away. He's in a good position here. That is a brilliant interception. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's come to nothing. Zola scooting forward. Played out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Rodri. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And he's heaved it away. Approaching the half-hour mark. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Stojkovic has it in a wide position. Thuram clears it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on goal. Look at the space here. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Kukçu. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neither of these two want to come off second best. goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. Messi. Stojkovic. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi receives it in a... Oh, good climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed. So neither side has yet broken... And a header! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise. The finish, Stojkovic!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Stam. Cafu. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Kukçu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that is out of play. Messi, while facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Neymar. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Atletico Paranense really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pele, nicely spread. And the counter is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but The boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Looking to play him in. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar going face-to-face with it. Oh, what a mistake! It's Morientes! And that's a good finish. Atletico Paranaense back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front!
The goal for Besiktas after 76 minutes is number 2, Cafu.
Besiktas leading now.
Cafu.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Cafu. He's cut it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 10, Pele. Number 80, Sola. Coming on the field.
This is a promising build-up. That looks a decent ball.
Number 15,
Nedved does well to get it back.
Substitutions taking place.
In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Not the most accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is good strength.
Atletico Paranaense really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Fermin. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Yildiz is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it, and that's it. Besiktas have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rummenigge picking up. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. He slips. Bullish header! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Mateus. And it's played in here. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Porto with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Delivers with... Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Del Piero. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Real chance! Goal! Porto! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more...
Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lam. And here's Zola. And it's Del Piero. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Stojkovic. And here's Zola. Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Porto are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course.
Shoots! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Del Piero. Nice bit of trickery. Closing in on goal. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems...
It's Luis Suarez! Pele quietly revving up. Besiktas are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He has a look up. Great chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Porto go up by 2 and are looking good. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Gullit was in no mood for any of that. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Zola. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that was vital. And for the first half, that is that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Caros espectadores, digam de forma responsável. Qualquer indivíduo que apresente sinais de embriaguez ou comportamentos desapropriados será expulso do recinto. Muito obrigado. Substituição para o Porto. Número 14. Sai e vai
So, into the second half.
Messi.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Big chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Besiktas really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost... Mateus! Terrific from Mateus! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Porto are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Messi! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zola taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. They've played it short. Hangs in a cross. He's cut it out. Cafu. And it's Gullit.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm plays it in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. And that has left him in a heap.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ronaldinho. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Pele gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Del Piero. Gullit just eases him off the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Gullit pinches it off him. Oh, he's having a go! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lahm delivers. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, they could break here. And the through ball. Del Piero powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Zola. And a chance! Oh, terrific save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Porto have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Opts for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's beaten the last man. Lahm cannot be beaten that easily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Gullit. Mateus wins the duel this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.